It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Ooh. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Cancer season 2023. Ooh, yes. Welcome to summer. It's here. This is what we trained for. And we're not... And you got a choice. You got a choice. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. Patreon gets everything first. Actually, I don't even feel like going through all this spiel for the dope shit that I do. Check out my website and to book a reading with me. justjeverything.com. All the links are in the description box below. Be sure to check out the Cancer season astrology video as well. That has all the intricate dates. Let's get into it, because I'm ready to create a safe space for our benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth. Thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Cancer season 2023. Aquarius, one of your ruling planets, Saturn, is retrograde in Pisces, and there is some sort of like spiritual restructuring. Some just like restructuring in general. It's funny how I just like streamlined it. It's just like, let's go. I feel like there is, I mean, structure, Saturn, structure, time, karma, discipline, restriction. Saturn's the fucking kingmaker, y'all. And Saturn is like, hey, we're going to the next level. And if it's uncomfortable during this process, I'm sorry, but so much beauty, so much necessary wisdom is birthed from the discomfort. So we're not going to keep ourselves stagnant or keep ourselves in the position of we're not going to keep ourselves in the position of like evading growth for the sake of comfortability and for the sake of like, you know, you're afraid because it may hurt. I'm sorry. No mas. There's movement. Whether you like it or not. Let go or be dragged. Love you. But that's where we're at. And you know, Uranus, your other ruling planet, doesn't give a fuck about anybody's feelings and is like causing all kind of upheaval in money and career and how in your possessions and your work ethic. I just feel like there is some sort of like reevaluation by way of a sudden movement or upheaval, and Pluto is gone, has gone back into Capricorn. Pluto will not be back until January 21st, 2024. But he's coming back with the juice. He's coming back with the sauce. He's coming back with, you know, a lot of hard-hitting lessons and information. And so, while you have the reprieve of Pluto being away, I feel like there's just time to get shit in motion and to get really busy, like, what's this revolution that's brewing inside of you? What's this revolution? It's like the divine brought the revolution to you. I don't think all of y'all went to the revolution, but the revolution got brought to you somehow. And so I do feel like there is like, what are you gonna do about it now? What are we gonna do with this? How are we gonna flip this? How are we gonna make magic out of this? How are you gonna like shoot for the stars, reach for the stars in regards to this? So hydrate, light it if you got it. As we welcome in my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Cancer season 2023. This is the season of I feel, and you gonna feel today. You know? So, ooh, and the first card out that I saw, first thing out to be clarified on the Selenite throne, Aquarius, you rule hopes, wishes, friends and friends in higher places. And I just feel like with the Ten of Pentacles, there is some sort of prosperity, a redefinition of prosperity, a redefinition of abundance, a redefinition of success, a redefinition of family. There it is. A redefinition of family. I feel like there's like a new community or a new group or like there could be some sort of like friends that are getting you in higher places. Yes. Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and then the Queen of Wands. I feel like something has come in or some idea has come in. There's some kind of like understanding that's coming in. You don't need to be worried. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, you do not need to be worried about money. I feel like you know what is truly worth defending right now. Your honor worth defending, your reputation worth defending, like what you stand for, your values, your principle, the vision is worth defending. And I feel like the opportunity, the resources are coming in so that you can, like, against all odds, start to accomplish the vision, start to go towards this, dream that you've had. I feel like there's something about standing up for yourself. There may be somebody with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements that is standing up for you, or you're standing up for them, or there could be some sort of opposition to what you want to do with this new come prosperity, or what you want to do with this influx of energy, or what you want to do with this new business. There's a brand new start in business, a brand new start in how you relate to your physical body, and a brand new start in how you relate to your self-worth. And I'm telling you, you're starting to understand finally that your self-worth is worth defending, standing up for. Your physical body, you got this one body in this one lifetime right now. You got, you have multiple lifetimes, but you got this one body in this lifetime. And so that's worth defending, that's worth protecting, that's worth standing up for. Going against the odds of standing so also I feel like other people are like, have something to say about the changes that you're making. And I feel like you need to really tune in with your star player. You really need to tune in with your spirit, your fire, your passion, your drive, and understand that you can operate in that Queen of Wands, that confident, attractive energy. Something's coming in that you're passionate about, that's worth defending, that you're going to have to, and I feel like the opposition for a lot of you is your thoughts, your fear, your insecurity. Your fear to like strike out and do new things, or to bet on yourself, or to really like believe in your capability to do something. That's what your opposition is yourself, your knowing, your thought process in some sort of way. And I just feel like there may be somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements that's here to like really let you know, hey, like, what do you want? And your actions need to match your ambition. Are your actions a reflection of your desired trajectory? Let's get it going. Let's get in gear. And with the Queen of Wands at the heart of the reading, there's something here about like you have the opportunity to start feeling really attractive, feeling really comfortable, start wielding your physical, spiritual, and sexual energy way more wisely. There may be somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements coming in that has your heart, or you want to give your heart to. There could be like romance coming in. There could be apologies also coming in. New offers coming in. Oh, I'm telling you, if you strike out for it, it will be successful. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Look at that. There's new offers coming in, and if you take that, I just feel like if you bet on the divine, you will be celebrated. You will graduate. You will level up. You will absolutely experience a new timeline, a new chapter in life. Aquarius, with Saturn in Pisces, this is the end of an era for you. It really... I needed 2 cards, and 2 cards came out. The Two of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Some of you are in love with your lack mentality and your scarcity, like your scarcity mentality. You don't even realize like the way that you are so entwined with it. There may be somebody with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements that like you're so in love with, or they're proclaiming their love to you in some sort of way. Magician on the bottom of the deck is like, hey, you have this season, Cancer season, is about you understanding that you are enough. You have enough. You have everything that you need, plus the divine support to open your heart and to really go, like, shoot your shot. I feel like opportunities are coming in that are going to help you really accomplish the long-term goal. And so you need to be surrounding yourself with, associating yourself with people who contribute to the dream, who contribute, you know what I mean? Like, who are qualified. This looks like a lot of like important or beautiful like business decisions. Family, like soul tribe, soul families, soul mates coming in. With the Queen of Wands looking, I feel like there may be somebody to you who's looking to you for love, or who expected love out of you, or expected a relationship, or you want a relationship with someone, or there could be just someone fiery, someone that's an entrepreneur, someone that's very passionate, someone that's kind of spicy. I feel like someone that has their shit together that's offering you love, or you find someone that you really want to offer or extend your cup to, and in doing so, in the offering of that cup, you're going to have to let go of your fear. You're going to have to let go of your insecurity. You're going to have to let go of these issues with like how you're spending your money, or being so like I can't buy this because I don't know when my next thing is coming. It's like, it's time to start to understand, or wrap your mind around the concept that the divine is your supply. God is your supply. You'll get the things that you need. You need to also believe that they're able to come into you by like miraculous ways even. You know what I mean? But you've got to allow yourself to understand that Mercury in Gemini is really going to have our thoughts and our words colored with curiosity and interaction and community. And I just feel like there's something about pulling together, like, what have you learned about yourself, pulling together all your tools and really creating something, materializing something. It's time to turn your dreams into your reality. And you're going to have to get disciplined to do so. You're going to have to get disciplined, and you're going to have to get really work on your confidence. You're going to have to really like fine tune these goals, these dreams. It's going to require you to tap into physical energy. It's going to require you to tap, and that, you can't like, I mean, some people can, but like, you don't need to like Adderall your fucking way through life. Actually, I can't, I'm not a medical doctor. That's like, do you? That works for you, but for some of you, I just feel like you are in a position where you're having to like hyper caffeinate yourself, or, take pharmaceuticals to keep focused on something because you don't have a long-term goal or vision of where it's taking you, or you're just doing something for the sake of a check. It's like, if you're in a job that you hate, you need to start understanding, like, you need to start creating a long-term plan so the job that you hate can become a stepping stool, which is what it really is. But I do feel like there's some sort of like, maybe there's a new lover, a new relationship, a new friend, someone that's really close that comes in that's very protective of you, or someone comes in and you start giving them all your time, and your friends or your family have things to say. I feel like the person that you like, or the person you want to spend time with, like you may be nervous about what like your family is going to say about them. They may be just like very different, which is fitting for you. But I do feel like someone is, whether this is a friend or an employer or a lover or whatever this is, a leader and a boss, like there's like equal exchange. There's mutual feelings here. And those mutual feelings, I feel like, are going to create a safe space for you to have the bravery to really like let go of whatever fear has been keeping you from diving as deep into emotional connection as and relating and like taking things really long term the way that you wanted to. Some of you, I feel like, have been very picky, and that's good. And I feel like there's someone that comes in that matches the qualifications. But just as much as they match the qualifications, they challenge you and call you on some of your own bullshit that you're going to have to let go of in order to, you know, have the relationship that you say that you want. So let's say that you keep saying you want to get married, but you want, and you want to, you know, the 2.5 kids and the white picket fence and all that stuff in order to have the, and you know, want a healthy marriage and all that stuff. Are you going to be able to work 80 hours a week doing that? Are you going to be able to sustain that health, like the health of a connection or the health of a family, working that much? It's time to be intentional with your moves. There are plenty of people, generations of people who have made plenty of mistakes before us, and we can learn from other people's mistakes. But I feel like true connection is going to require you letting go. It's going to require you to also evaluate what you're clinging to, what you're holding on to, and what's no longer working for you. It's going to require you to stabilize or heal your relationship to your physical body, to your self-worth, to your habits, to your hygiene, to where maybe where you live. I also feel like there may be somebody that's coming in that doesn't check all the boxes off of like your list, Aquarius, and you've got to really figure out. You got to go to spirit and figure out if that's okay. It's almost like, it's not that they don't check off the boxes, but it could just be like they have things that you don't know about. Like, you know, this could be like, I've never considered dating somebody with kids, or I never considered dating somebody that has an ex-wife, or, you know, an ex-husband, or, you know, there could be some sort of like something from this person's past that you got to figure out if that's a red flag for you or a deal breaker for you. But I do feel like there is this profound expansion and love, and specifically with people that have Leo placements. And that's funny because that's your opposite. That's your shadow. And so the closer that we get to Leo season, I feel like you're really in a place where spirit is bringing in people, places, experiences, and things that are helping you acknowledge the ways that you're too tight, too bound up, or too restricted, so that you can start to experience way more authentic freedom, so that you can really start to let your freak flag high, and so that you can start to let your freak flag fly, and your people can start to find you. You know what I mean? And you can start to like experience new levels of intimacy. But I feel like some of you are really being tested with prosperity, tested with abundance. You've been saying like you wanted something, and now like something that you have is, you know, something you've wanted is something now that you have. And I feel like you're being very defensive of it. And you've got to figure out, is this thing that you're protecting or standing up or defending, is this really a part of the true vision? And if this is a new relationship, does this new relationship get to tamper with the vision? Does this new relationship get to like weigh in on your long-term goals or not? That's going to be a different answer for everybody. Holler at me if you need a personal reading. But at the bottom of the deck, I just feel like there is something about being way more masterful with your words, being more masterful with your mind, being more masterful with your money, so that you can really acquire more qualified people in your life so that you can go to therapy, so that you can heal, so that you can rebuild, so that you can start the business that you want to start. There's no major arcana out except for the Magician on the bottom of the deck, which, you know, doesn't really count. But that just speaks to, you know, all of this is like about your micro decisions. And I feel like Saturn retrogrades are kind of like Saturn tests, in my opinion. And so I feel like your micro decisions, how you relate to structure, how you discipline yourself, if you create a plan and like, will you stick to it? All of that stuff is also like, does love, does connection derail your life, derail the plan, derail the vision, fuck up your confidence, and, you know, and get you in a way that it does, that you're trying to get away from. There's something here about, I just feel like you're kind of being tested a little bit, and you need to, and with the Queen of Wands at the bottom, at the center of the reading, and the Magician at the bottom of the deck, this is like, say it, go for it, bet on yourself, like, fucking shoot your shot. You are that awesome. You are that motherfucker. You are that badass. You got it. You got everything you need. Go for it. Get after it. Whatever it is. I'll see you over in the plunge. I love you. Patreon.com/justjeverything. Let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.